Hey guys, it's Chairman back with another episode of TD++, a series where we help you get the most mileage out of just a single TD and get your foot into a set on a budget. It's my turn to welcome you all to a new year of Weiss Schwarz with the long-awaited Spy Family release in English, which brings over another great addition to our now long list of solid trial decks. Let's take a look at what's in the box and how we can tune it to become a strong budget deck. Let's first take a look at the two Climax Combos in the deck. Telepath Anya is a level 1 advantage generating Climax combo that gives you the ability to search for a burdened character at the start of the Encore step if there's no character facing her or if the character facing her is reversed. Searching is a strong way to get hand advantage, and the conditions for the search are fairly good. And the trial deck comes with supplemental tools like Cool Agent Twilight to help Anya get the power she needs to get those reverses. This combo scales well into the level 2 game, rewarding board-based decks for winning columns to give Telepath Anya direct attacks for extra damage and guaranteed searches. Fake Family, Lloyd, Anya, and Yor is the level 3 finisher combo in this trial deck. A simple profile of on-place healer and Climax combo, pay 1, discard 1, burn 3. The combo is further boosted by the level 2 For the Sake of Peace, Lloyd, which gives the family extra power and the ability to deny backups. This finisher is simple and powerful and is a solid option for just about any deck, and the bar Climax trigger allows for some flexibility in running it alongside other potential Climax combos and finishers. Both Climax combos in the deck are great, and we'll be building on top of them for the rest of the video. If you were already thinking of picking up the trial deck, it's probably to grab some of the Yor cards. Assassin Yor is the main chase card from this deck, a 3500 attacker that can salvage a Berlin character whenever she reverses a battle opponent. You always have to discard a card afterwards, even if you don't salvage a character, but the effect is a powerful way to get the cards you need in the early stages of the game. Another Yor that people are trying to get is Entrance Examination Yor. A 1-stock counter for 2000 power, Yor's refund effect plays extremely well with the popular and powerful level 1 Fiona combo. The main game plan of the trial deck is smooth and simple. Level yellow at level 1 and use Telepath Anya to get resources. If you don't have the Anyas, use cards like Moment at Home Lloyd, Okie Dokie Anya, and Operation Strix to help you find the missing pieces. Cards like Full of Motivation Yor and Cool Agent Twilight can help you make Anya strong enough to get reverses on her battle opponents. Level green at level 2 and set up enough hand in stock for a triple Lloyd Anya Yor combo at level 3. You'll need 7 stock, 3 copies of the level 3 Lloyd, Anya, and Yor, the Climax, and 3 additional cards to discard for the combo, plus 1 more stock if you plan on having For the Sake of Peace Lloyd on the field as well. Once you hit level 3, play as many of those cards as you can and go for the finishing blow. If you need an extra draw or want to bounce a problematic opposing character, nerve-wracking Interview Anya can come in for that clutch effect. The upgrades from the booster won't be changing this primary game plan, but we'll be adding plenty of tools to help you get there more consistently, and maybe throw a few extra wrenches in your opponent's plans at the same time. Starting from a single trial deck, you'll need to find extra copies of Fake Family, Lloyd, and Anya and Yor to get a full playset of the finishing combo. But if you don't want to grab another trial deck, that's okay, I'll provide some alternatives at level 3. We'll be upgrading our trial deck brainstorms to In Casual Clothes Yor, who provides a much better search effect for added consistency. The trial deck brainstorm is still usable, but be sure to load up on extra search and salvage tools to make sure you're not stuck with dead draws. Second son of the Desmond family, Damien Desmond is a budget profile king, providing good turn 1 play, extra milling at level 0, a potential extra card to hand, and the ability to clock yourself all on a single card. He can add any level 1 or higher card, which is a great way to get Operation Strix into your hand for even more milling and a salvage. First Stella Anya is another great turn 1 play with the ability to move to any open front row slot if you mill a Berlin character at the start of your opponent's attack phase. Later on, her first ability becomes more useful, turning 1 stock into extra mill and extra cards whenever you play a Climax. These 2 cards are interchangeable with the Okie Dokie Anya for the trial deck, and they all fulfill a similar purpose in the deck, so use whichever ones you have or whichever ones you like. On top of that, if you happen to get a second trial deck and have extra copies of Assassin Yor to play with, please feel free to use those in these slots as well. The last 2 level 0s we're adding in are Anya in a coat to grab Berlin characters from the waiting room, and On a Mission Twilight to swap the wrong Climax in your hand for the right one in the waiting room. You may have noticed that Bond is still here. I haven't forgotten about the dog. He's a good boy, and a good single copy for extra power and the ability to see your future. Your future triggers and draws. Use that to your advantage. At level 1, we're adding On and Outing Yor, which pairs nicely with our level 1 combo. Since Anya can get her search from direct attacking, we can let Yor get the reverses for some extra stock. We're also playing Training Request Anya, which is just an all-around crazy card that provides 2 different timings to add a Brilliant character from the top of the deck and discard a card afterwards. She plays nicely with cards like the Trial Deck Bond. She digs 1 card deeper towards a Brainstorm hit or a cancel, and her second effect to hard remove any cost 0 or lower character she gets reversed by helps deny your opponent from being able to keep powerful cards on the board. At level 2, we've traded in the Yor counters from the Trial deck, which aren't that great outside of the Fiona deck, for a more all-around useful counter and confirmed for supplementary classes Anya. This 2500 power backup can also remove an opponent's over-level character for the cost of 2 stock and sending a character from stage to waiting room. The cost can be paid even if there are no over-level characters to remove, so you can use that in a pinch to dodge devastating on-reverse effects as well. We're also adding 1 copy of Excited Feeling Anya as a level 2 beater with a decompression effect that's most effective when your opponent has lots of cards but few climaxes in their waiting room. At level 3, Classmates Anya and Damien is a healer that can be played at level 2 if you have 2 or fewer climaxes in the waiting room. They also get additional power, cross-turn when placed. This bolsters our level 2 game plan and gives us powerful things to do before level 3. Finally, we're adding a copy of Precious Family, Anya and Bond to supplement our level 3 finisher. Anya and Bond don't need a climax to deal extra damage. When placed, if the top card of your deck is revealed to be a Brilliant character, then they deal 1 damage to your opponent. If they're placed with 4 or more characters on the board, they can also refund a stock from the waiting room. Finally, when they are front attacked, they can return back to the hand by discarding a card, ready to be played again the following turn. If you aren't able to get a full playset of Fake Family, Lloyd, and Anya and Yor, feel free to run more copies of Anya and Bond to stand in with a less powerful but still potent finisher effect. This deck upgrades directly into a more exciting build featuring the entire Forger family doing all their spy chain shenanigans that we'll be showcasing on an upcoming gameplay video, so stay tuned for that. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help support this channel. We have lots of Spy Family content in store from deck profiles to gameplay videos, so look forward to that as well. See you next time!